Hi everyone, welcome to HauteMamas. We have some cautionary tales to tell you. Okay.
My
So
look.
Lisa's face.
So I had some pretty
Show them the
significant.
side.
I had some pretty significant
Significant laser.
yeah, sun damage.
Yeah.
So I went and got an IPL.
Which is good. Like I've had sun damage and laser treatment too. You know, it partly for, you know, you don't want to leave sun damaged skin in place just because of the risk of skin cancer.
Right.
Anyway,
So I had an IPL done, and that was 2 days ago. And I look, poke it, make it bounce, baby. Yeah. my face is
Yeah.
so swollen. Like,
Yeah.
it's just, I don't even look like me at all.
No.
It's so, anyway, so this is what I'm dealing with today.
So
we thought we'd do something with it. Maybe we'll try to color correct and contour my way out of this.
yeah, what we
swollen
thought was it when you're severely mangled,
when you've been
beaten to a pulp.
look.
Yeah, I know your little cheeks. It looks like someone inflated your cheeks.
Looks like somebody just inflated my face, especially my eyes.
Yeah, right under your eyes. Your under eye area meets your lashes.
Like, see this big ball of puff there? Like,
yeah.
Anyway, so if you are going to get IPL,
This is the cautionary tale part.
Pulse laser, which is good for getting rid of melasma and sun damage.
Melasma's darkening of the skin.
Right, which is like, so I had
It can be
sun damage
associated with
here.
estrogen, like birth control pills or pregnancy.
Right, and so I'd switched birth control pills. I'd also, I guess I had some more sun damage this summer than in previous summers because I have never been this bad. I've had this treatment before. It's never been
as explosive.
Oh man. So anyway, but eventually the benefits to it will be that the olive brown bits will flake off, and you'll be left with, you know, not sun damaged, and probably I think it also tightens and tones the skin a little
The
bit.
collagen will be stimulated as well.
Yeah.
And you'll have fresher looking skin. In the
Not
area.
now.
Not now. Specifically, no. Not
Maybe
right
in a
this
week.
minute.
But in the meantime, it's really something else. Cut. Anyway, what I was saying was it eventually is going to be lovely. Splendid.
Yeah,
It's
it'll
probably
be fantastic.
I reacted quite severely, I think, because sometimes it depends on, I guess, your skin sensitivity and the amount of damage that you actually have.
And maybe the amount of depth they do with the laser.
Yeah, and the deeper they go, the better it is. So I guess
but you will get scarring, right, when you do that.
She was pretty. I guess she was pretty aggressive with it. So anyway, it's gonna take, I don't know how long for the swelling to go down and for my face to look like mine again. But in the meantime, we're gonna try and fix it.
So here's the challenge today. We're gonna try and make this look like a face. Instead of a pudding. I know. It's just like you've got two pee holes in the snow. Oh God. I thought you were kind of exaggerating, but you're absolutely not.
I'm not.
And
it
then
doesn't even look like me.
I have a cautionary tale as well. So while I was in Mexico, my roots became really unruly, very, very bad. So I, in my zeal to cover my roots, picked up a Clairol blonde colored hair coloring. But in Mexico, this is apparently blonde.
You didn't even get all your roots.
I didn't even get all my roots, which was fine because I actually did it on the way to the beach bar. So basically what I did was I put the hair color in my hair, got in the car, got to the beach, and rinsed it out in the shower by the beach. You know, the cold showers that they have there. So, okay, I get that. But this is not, like, blonde. The picture, I kept the picture, and I don't know where it is. If I find it, I'll put it right in here somewhere. It looked really blonde.
It wasn't. No. So I'm wondering if I should like take a picture every day to
Yeah.
Document how long it's going to take for this to...
Yeah, actually, you know what it would have been handy too? And maybe next time we do this, you should take our group along for the actual laser.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
And
it
show
didn't
them,
hurt much.
you
They
know,
put
show
a
them
numbing
what
cream
gets
on
done.
first, and then, did the laser, and it was fine the first day. I woke up in the morning, and it was actually worse than this yesterday.
It really was.
Yeah. So,
I can put a photo in here, if I still have it, where Lisa sent me the photo. I was like, Yeah. So this episode is going to be about contouring and hiding things.
I don't think I can do anything with my eyes, though. Like this is just it's too much. But because it's not color.
Well, we could, we're going to experiment because we don't know what we're doing. So we're going to talk today about color correcting. So that's the first step that we're going to do. For me, I'm going to use Giorgio Armani Master Corrector, and I'm doing this called 40 MC.
I'm going to use this, try one more time with this. If this doesn't work today, like if it's not good today, then it's just going to go. But I'm going to try with this L'Oreal Infallible Color Correcting Palette again.
Well, and I'll try it too. Why not?
Okay.
But I'm going to use this to cover the blue under my eyes. So I need something to blend it with.
Okay, so I'm just going to put my hair up while we do this foundation bit. And this face.
It's a face. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to first try... Oh, first we're going to prime. Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
Yeah. What are we using to prime with today, Lisa? Okay, let's try Spackle. Laura Geller's Spackle. That's the one we're going to go with.
Yeah. We need some serious wall coverage.
Oh, here, look. I've got this under eye primer, too, which I love. So I'm going to do the under eye primer. It is Smashbox Photo Finish Hydrating Under Eye Primer. I actually quite love this primer. In fact, I use it every time I use makeup. And it is actually hydrating. And I find that this primer kind of
I'll try it too.
puffs. Oh.
Do I need puffing? I don't.
No. Go ahead, try it, because it's just hydrating. But I think there may be a bit of something that helps.
I need no more puffing.
Firm up the area.
Under my eyes. The other thing is with the IPL that you should be aware of is that it should not be done in the middle of summer, because after you get it done, you are significantly more sensitive to sunlight. Your skin is, like fragile.
Well, it's burned, basically.
Yeah.
Like it's burned, right? So you have to treat it like a burn.
Yeah.
Which means that you can't apply excessive heat or cold to the area.
Right.
Any thermal damage will not be good for that.
Right. So there's that to note too. So this is why I'm doing this in fall, and it's kind of crappy out, and we're not expecting any more bright sunshiny days. But by the time summer comes around, it'll be okay again. You have to be super diligent about sunscreen. Always.
Yeah, it's not nothing.
Yeah,
it's an undertaking.
Yeah,
like
and it's a commitment. Like you need to, because if you slack off sunscreen, your skin is that much more fragile. So you can't after you get something like this done, you have to be on it all the time. Okay, so I'm going to use this Milani shadow primer.
I used Essence I Love Stage because I'm starting to really like that one. And Spackle. Where's Spackle? Oh, here, right there. Laura Geller Spackle. So let's try that. It says here, oil-free primer prepares the skin for makeup application by smoothing and perfecting skin's texture. Helps makeup last longer and keeps colors true.
After a lot of these kinds of procedures that you get done, like laser, and, if you do other things like alt therapy, or what's the other things, like BellaPierre, those sorts of things, like you can get you can look significantly banged up and bruised and like.
Yeah, so they call it this lunchtime, like, oh, just get this done and go back to the office, and it's like, or not. I don't know if you want to scare people. It is Halloween.
I know.
We did think of starting the show off today with
With
Halloween
Halloween
theme music.
yeah.
Then we pan over to Lisa's face. Ah! Oh.
Oh well, it's temporary, right?
It'll go back. It's absolutely temporary. No, it is
It
temporary.
won't stay like this.
It's just
forever.
swelling.
It's just a flesh wound.
That's right. Many flesh wounds, actually.
Many.
To be specific. Okay, this lower geller doesn't drive so super fast.
No.
Whew.
Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the green color and go into the red areas of my skin, which there are a lot of, and there's not usually, so green is good for red.
Yep.
And then I'm going to try and lessen this brown patching.
Yeah. Maybe with that.
Peach.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Peach color.
Yeah.
So that's my plan. And then we'll cover all of it with foundation.
Yeah.
And see what it looks like.
Oh,
and by the way, Jackie
using
had an
Georgia Orr
undeclared haul.
Oh,
Like,
I got
what
into
she
big trouble.
got? I was going
okay.
through her drawers.
I
and
forgot.
I found this. She has
It was an accidental haul. That one, okay, so that was purely, it was an accident, everybody, because what happened was I was actually on Outlook, and there was this that. See, isn't
This was
it
on
pretty?
Outlook?
Yeah, isn't it pretty?
It didn't get very good reviews though.
Well, I thought maybe I would see what happens.
All right. So now we're gonna need to do a look with that, obviously, and swatch it and everything.
Yeah.
Anybody else have this?
Yeah, comment below and let me know if you got sucked into it.
On the Outlook.
Because I fully admit to being sucked in. I'm not sure I love the primer. Look at my...
It's dried, well. Okay, so I'm going to go in with a foundation brush because it's dense. I'm going to use this. I'm going to cover my face where it's red with green.
Me too.
I'm going to look like a clown.
Me too.
Which is appropriate for Halloween. Oh, it's going right into my pores.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Me too.
Okay, you know what? After this is going in the bad bag, and that's going to be the end of that. This is not good.
No. I agree. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Color Correcting palette.
How do you...
See, this has now just made me gray. Well, it's going to take a lot of foundation to cover this.
I know, especially since it's going right into my pores.
Mm-hmm. It is, look.
And it's not blending very well. Did I think I figured that out last time. Why didn't I throw it out then?
I don't know, but now we're stuck. We're doing this. This is going to be a miracle if we end up looking normal after all this.
Okay, so now I have green all over where the red is.
I'm going to take this purple.
Wow.
Purple, no, peach. I'm going to take the peach, and I'm going to go over top of where I color corrected already. Since I'm already in this mess to start out with, I might as well continue.
I'm going to take some of the green with the smaller brush, and I'm going to cover some of these red areas here.
I'm using this peach one here.
So now I'm going to go with the peach. Let's wait this off.
I think I'm color corrected. Woof.
I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
not even. I know.
Oh, boy.
I'm struggling.
This might be a whole day of don't do this, everybody.
Well, I mean, you can't really say until you get, oh my god, it's killing now. What the actual?
Don't touch it anymore. Like, seriously. I
No,
know.
it's pilling.
Or is it the spackle?
It could be the spackle. It could be the spackle.
Yeah.
That's making it impossible.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm going to do Winky Lux for my eyes just because or my eyebrows because it happens to be sitting here. This came in one of our boxes. Not the biggest fan of it, but
Okay, you know what? Don't ever, I'm not using this spackle ever again.
yeah, actually that should go in the bad bag.
this color corrector and this spackle.
Don't use.
So I'm gonna try and get this bit here.
Okay, well, my eyebrows are on.
No, I look gray, but I guess that's
you. Oh, okay.
Better than red.
Okay. Sure.
No.
Okay.
And this eyelid primer is like. Weird
Mine
things
is
are happening.
nicely.
Very strange things. Okay, we'll put our foundation on. We'll be back.
Okay, so we have our foundation on.
Mine's not quite dry yet.
I used the It CC cream in, I don't know what this color is. Medium. Medium.
I'm giving the Estee Lauder Double Wear Fresh sample another go. It's a bit dewy, but I remember I liked it last time. It just has to dry down a bit because it's quite shiny. Now I'm going to use up one of our box items, this what is it called? Concealer collection, to try and minimize
the bags that are sitting there.
They're really big.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna try,
they're not proper under eye bags. They're like swollen.
They're like bags. Your bags are carrying luggage.
Yeah. So technically, dark makes things recede and light brings them out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put something a little bit darker here and a little bit lighter underneath.
Just maybe show them with this, just so that they can get a real sense of it.
So here's here's the...
Yeah, there's the swollen bit. Oh my god, you're such a mess.
I'm such a mess. Oh my gosh. Look at me on
bits. Gorgeous!
Real life though.
Yeah,
this
I know.
This is what happens.
This is why we struggle.
When
we do struggle.
When, you try to get rid of the sun damage. The color correcting...
You know what? Yeah, it actually, I feel like it worked. Yeah.
It helped. It did help.
It did help.
I hate this. It goes into your pores. I don't like it. It's going in the bad bag. But anyway, that's what
I actually agree. I don't like it either.
So my plan is to take this concealer palette. I'm going to go close to my skin tone for under my eyes. So like this one, maybe a mixture of these two for under my eyes.
Yeah.
And then just under the bag, I'm going to see if I can just do a little bit of a lighter color.
Do you want to try and darken on top of the bag? Like
that's what I'm doing.
Shade, like
so maybe like this one.
Yeah, and then the lighter underneath or something? Like, because you want dark color, you want a dark color to make something recede, right? And a light color bringing it out.
Right.
So if you have something sitting there that's, you put the dark color, the color here and the lighter color there to kind of match the...
So let's try this on one eye.
Sorry for the deep and heavy sighing.
And there's a big crater under here too.
Yeah, it's on top of the bag.
Yeah, so like there's a big crater here, then swelling, and then swollen cheek.
Yeah.
Actually, this one's worse because I can. Anyway.
So we're gonna try.
I'm so sad. I did this to myself. Okay. All right. So we're gonna use. No, I'm kind of torn between this one and this one. Probably this one.
That one. I feel like that one's a bit more gray or taupe.
Yeah. So we're going to put that one directly under my eye.
Yeah. Let's just do a color check. Move your mirror away. Yeah. I like that. Seems right.
The brush isn't really doing this well. So I'm going to switch to my finger.
This concealer palette I quite like. We got this one in a box and I tried it out one day and I really was quite impressed with it.
I like it too. So honestly, I mean, realistically speaking, like there's only so much you can do.
We're not magicians.
Yeah. Okay, so I mean, if I qualify as human, I guess that's sort of a win, right?
If you resemble a human being, I think we're winning, right?
Yeah. So,
and I'm sorry, it sounds like I'm being really mean to my sister, but I'm really not.
So now I'm going to take a lighter color underneath. not on it. And in fact, maybe I'll just...
If you put the light color on top of the bag, guess what?
It's like, oh, hello.
Yeah, it's going to come right out at you.
So the other thing is with highlighter, you know, you're going to have to be a little
you're
bit
gonna
judicious with that
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Or careful about where I place it.
You
Because
are.
usually I'll just, you know, but it's going to be... So this also has to be set with powder. So I'm just going to do just a little bit underneath.
And she's using this color.
In the crater.
Concealer Collection by Measurable Difference. That's the name of the brand. I am going to actually just brighten up this area to hide the these nasolabial folds.
Okay, so it's mildly better. I think once we put powder on it, it's going to be...
It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be better. So,
there. I hid my nasolabial folds, see? I used this color.
Well, I have one because of the swollen cheek, but I don't...
The other one's gone. It's like magical. It's gone.
Just fix everything with swelling.
just good. All right.
So,
that's keeping the light from hitting the top part of
I mean, it's
the
also
bag,
it's
right?
also because my foundation is still drying. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's kind of, I think, the best that's going to happen for this.
Agreed.
Seriously, like you can't just make it not.
But it's so better, so much better than it was.
It is. Yeah. We should put it. We've got a picture of it. So we'll come back after we're all done to see if it's
we'll check in again.
Passable.
Yeah. See you in a bit. So welcome back to the color correcting video. We just set our foundation with I set with Wonder 2 Perfect Selfie, my new favorite finishing powder.
I set with the Cover Effects. Little sample of Cover Effects that I have.
And our under eyes, we're doing an experiment. Our right eyes have been set with Kat Von D brightening powder in Petal, and the left eye has been set with the Laura Mercier brightening powder.
So
secret brightening powder.
For me, because my eyes are all swollen, I really shouldn't be brightening this area at all. But Jackie wouldn't let me fix it with
it's
the
an
Kat
experiment
Von D.
for the show.
So anyway, but I mean, it's better. Like it's better. Like you can still tell my face is like, but it's a lot better.
We're about to contour.
We'll contour and we'll come back and maybe I'll have some cheekbones.
One can only hope. See you in a bit. Thanks for joining us on our color correcting extravaganza. Here we are with the whole face on now.
After, so it's you can still tell I'm like so swollen, but it's better. I don't like this. It's just not that big, but.
I like my Giorgio Armani. I always have, always will. Thanks very much for joining us on HauteMamas Live. We're available on Twitter and Instagram at HauteMamas Live. We also have a website called HauteMamasLive.com. And of course, feel free to subscribe to the channel by pushing the button above Lisa's head or ring the bell when you'd like to get an email when we get a new episode out. Something like that. Thanks for joining us. Bye.